That was horrible. Hi, Amy Medford, Medford Knife and Tool, knives on the table for KnifeJoy.com. I have two separate bespoke runs on here because we're running two for Chris Miller at the same time. You've seen some of the Scorched Earth go out, and I think you've seen some of the 187 drop points. So we have a blend of that stuff on the table today. Let's dive in and take a look. All right, let's start up in here. All right, so Chris was really cool. He gives me carte blanche to come up with whatever I think is bitchin'. I love this cracked glass. I love how Peter situates that right by the pivot screw. It looks like it's breaking out. A little cracked glass down here by the frame screw, and it kind of branches out. Standard tumbled handles, blue hardware, and blue clip. So very cool. Second one, very traditional classic faced Galaxy flame with a solar flare. There we go. Yeah, so bronze hardware. I like to put bronze hardware on this to complement the little burst of color down at the end. A simple tumbled spring and a faced and Galaxy flamed clip. So I like leaving the reverse side pretty neutral. This one here, old school tumbled handles, black hardware, and a DLC clip. So pretty tactical, straightforward. The next one, this is a new laser engraving. There we go, thank you. And it is, as you can see, a very cool sunflower. It's got wonderful texture. It's dug in a little bit, old school tumble. And then the boys go in and add color on the actual flower portion. So it's got a little bit of yellow in there. Bronze hardware and a brushed and bronze clip, very classic. Speaking of classic, this always appeals to me, especially here in Arizona. It's got a very cool Western flair. Natural bronze color on that. Tumbled handles, bronze hardware. The filigree is also on the clip and a little burst of it on the reverse side. This next one, again, another old school laser engraving. This one here, why am I not getting light? There we go. Woo! The color looks great. So that's the Lightning laser engraving. And I like to leave it as just outlines. Otherwise, it's just a flat, neutral pass. It gives a little bit more dimensionality. It's got a cool bronze to violet fade that looks like the storm is coming in with the Lightning. Flamed hardware and a brushed violet to bronze fade. Next one, pretty subtle on this one. These are DLC handles, and ghosted into it, I have stacked skulls. So very cool, subtle. Again, DLC handles with the bronze outline, stacked skulls, bronze hardware, and a DLC clip. One of my all-time favorites, the Roman Guard helmet with Mullen Labe laser engraved at the very bottom, at the base. This always produces beautiful color and texture and variety. DLC handles, black hardware, brushed bronze to violet clip, has a little bit of the reverse side of the helmet on the back side. This one here, I think we came up with this laser engraving in the last, 6 or 9 months, 69 months, 6 to 9 months. So that's a really, really cool Indian head. Lots of color, lots of texture, blue handles as the background, and flamed hardware and clip. All right, we're going to take a little break from the Vulcan 187 drop points, and this here is the Scorched Earth. I have 3 here. I do not believe we have delivered any of the Praetorian T and Tonto. We've done some drop point. So Vulcan Tonto, Scorched Earth handles. The color is absolutely phenomenal. I mean, it looks like a continuation of the blade. Distressed hardware and clip and breaker. And the process that the boys do clearly applies heat to the handle, which is why we do not do the same treatment on the reverse side. We keep that bronze. But the colors are just gorgeous. Kind of root beer, rose, violet. It's got this very distressed Armageddon Scorched Earth look to it. Acid distressed hardware again, and clip and breaker. That's the Marauder H Tonto. Again, I don't think any Marauder H Tontos, so we're getting to Tontos here. And then we have shipped some of the 187 drop points. I mean, it's just unbelievable. Unbelievable. So 187 drop point. And then the last section here is with the 187 drop points in the same bespoke run, but these are all the Tantos, which we haven't offered in years. So, especially in Vulcan. This one's pretty straightforward. Old school tumbled handles with flamed hardware and clip. And remember, these are all D2, all of the 187s. You can tell that the D2 vulcanizes beautifully. This one here, our new tumbled polish with standard hardware and clip. So very basic, classic, one of Chris's favorites. We have the star and bars, rivets, and aviation, old World War II aviation artwork. DLC clip with bronze hardware. The Betsy Ross tattered flag on bronze base handles with flamed hardware. And a brushed and flamed clip. Then we have old school blue handles with flamed hardware and clip. And the last one on the table, old school bronze with bronze hardware. I love the old school bronze with the shiny bronze hardware, and the brushed and bronze clip gives it really nice contrast and texture. And there you go. Hot damn! KnifeJoy.com. Chris Miller's the man. Reach out for either one of these, the Scorched Earth Run or the 187 Drop Point / Drop Point Tanto Vulcan Project. Keep watching the videos. Until next time. Peace.